As a first step towards creating our game, our front-end application, we are going to use CodeNow scaffolders. So let me go to CodeNow login page. So here you would put your login and password. Right now, when you log in for the first time to your CodeNow account, you may not have any application. So you start by creating an application, and you need to provide the application name. So here I'm going to put Wordle game application. Yeah, call it like that. Confirm. That creates the application. Application needs to have one component. So here we are going to put a name for our front-end component. So this is going to be Wordle front-end. And I can put a description if I want. So this is going to be a React application. All right. So then I get to choose my stack. So I have three options. I'm going to choose standard stack. Here it's the JavaScript. It's a front-end application. JavaScript, NPM, React. This is already a scaffolder that exists, created by CodeNow. I click confirm, and what's going to happen is that CodeNow will create a GitLab repository for me, where it will put the code of a very simple Hello World React application that is already ready to be built and deployed. So I can see here the link for the repository. I open it for you. This is a Wordle front-end repository created. You can see a typical JavaScript front-end repository, package.json with the list of dependencies. You can see we use React, create React app, as you can see from React script. And you can see the dependencies, the DOM React versions, and so on. So this repository is what, in a typical development cycle, you would clone to your local application, to your local laptop, and then you would start developing. But here, we are not going to do that. We are going to build and deploy this simple application. So let's go back to the application detail screen, and let's click on build. That will build our front-end application. So we are going to use a release build. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but release build, we give a version name to that build. We select a branch. There is only one branch in the beginning, and we click on deploy after a successful build. We use default configuration, and we select an environment to which this application will be deployed, and we click confirm. So when we do that, CodeNow start building this application. So right now we just have once again a simple scaffolding application, a Hello World very basic app. It's being built. I can check the progress of the build. So you can see here that the build is starting the first step of the sequence. There's going to be several steps in the build sequence. Remember that we said that we want to deploy this application immediately after the build. So we have a pipeline that joins the build pipeline and the deployment pipeline. And you can see a green color when the sequence, the specific step of the build went succeeded. And you can also have access to the log for every step of the build sequence. So we are going to, that will take a few minutes, I don't know, maybe 2-3 minutes, and we are going to wait for this to complete. This is it. Our build has succeeded. As you can see, every step, every sequence of the build is green. It's a green build. It's a successful build. Um, and as I said, we will deploy immediately after the build. It means that as the build is successful, my application is already deployed. So let me return to the application details screen and scroll down to the end to the deployed application section, and I can click on open in browser, and I will have access to the URL where my application is deployed. So I click on that, and I have my application. It's a very simple app, as I said. It's a scaffolder. We just have a simple web page, one web page just showing hello local developer. That's all. But we have, in a few minutes, we have created a front-end React application. We built it, we deployed it, and it's now available at this address.